Well, good morning, guys. Well, I say that like I'm half asleep. It is 5 o'clock in the morning. I've came out to a local venue. I'm going to get the rods out for the day and hopefully get some footage for a Christmas vlog. What can I say? Last week would have been absolutely perfect to get out, but unfortunately I couldn't because I only broke up from work last Friday. So this week's a little bit, it's not cold. It's a little bit nippy this morning, but it's not cold. So I've come out to a local venue. Fished it a few times, had some nice results in the past. So I just hope I can have some, I can continue these results today. So without further ado, guys, I'm going to get the gear on the barra and get out there and have a bit of a wander around. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I've brought the deeper with me so I can try and find out where they're holding up. It's just whether they're in the motion of feeding, as we say, because they start grouping up and less movement, and now this time of the year. So hopefully I can find them. But without further ado, guys, apologies for the light, because as you can see, I'm parked under a lamppost. So now you see me, now you don't. Now you see me, now you don't. So without further ado, guys, I'll catch up with you shortly. Well, guys, welcome back. I am actually fishing. Seems bizarre, I haven't been out for a while. It's about 8-9 weeks, but now the rods, they're all out. I got here this morning. As you all well know, if you're still watching the vlog or you watched it from the start, it was pitch black. So naturally I got here, had a bit of a stroll around, see if I could hear any signs of fish showing. Probably not gonna at this time of the year. So just as light was breaking, I noticed a couple of fish showing in a certain area where sometimes they seem to like to gather up in that sort of area, sometimes not. It's just very predictable on the time of the year, and naturally, if it had been last week, the temperature was perfect last week. Anyone that got out last week, I'll tell you what, fair play to you. You couldn't have asked for better weather this time of the year. But this morning I've got here, it's only 2.5 degrees, 3 degrees, so it's quite nippy. But the reason why I'm in this spot is because as I was having my walk around this morning, as I was having my walk around this morning, I noticed that there was a couple of shows. So naturally I've set the bivvy up in this area because I'm going to give it a couple of hours. If I don't have nothing, I'm going to come back to this area, so I know then naturally where my bivvy is, I can just get my rod straight back in and fish to the angles where I want to be fishing. I might nose around it, I might get lucky, I don't know, and I might start catching a few fish. I don't know, that would be nice. But if not, I will, like I say, I'll put the stuff on the barra and I'll have a little wander around for a couple of hours, try and plonk it in certain areas, try and find them, see where they're holding them. But I'm going to give it maybe an hour and a half, and I don't want to disturb the water too much, but I've got the deeper with me today, so that might be a massive advantage to get it out and see where they are. But I didn't, in the area I was, because there's been quite a few of the target fish that I still would like to catch out of this water if I'm lucky enough today or in the future. They've always been known to come out from down this side of the lake, so I didn't really want to disturb it too much. But I'll give it an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and if I've had no joy, rods and that on the barra, I'll leave this bad boy set up and I'll go for a wander. But I will catch up with you shortly, guys, because my hands are freezing, to be honest, and I want to get kettle on. So catch up with you shortly, guys, and good luck to anyone that's got out at all, or if you've lucky enough, like myself, you broke up before Christmas and you've got some time on your hands, fair play to you, get the rods out, because as long as your rods are in the water, you've got every chance of catching. Catch up with you shortly, guys. Well, welcome back, guys. Sadly, I haven't got no carp to show for you. I've had a bleep on my middle rod. I'd like to think it was a carp. I hope it was a carp, but it may have been a coot. There's a few of them on here and they're an absolute nose. And naturally, the colour baits I'm using, I've got white baits and yellow baits on me. So naturally now the water's going clearer this time of year. Hopefully I'm wrong, but them are the sort of noises that gnaws your head and dive down, and especially in the water I am over there. I'm only in about 3.5 foot, so maybe 4 if you're lucky in certain areas. But oh well, I'm gonna keep plugging away, keep going, and doing what I'm doing. The temperature has dropped a little bit. Don't know if you can just see that then. It's dropped about half a degree from when I arrived this morning. I've got 2 choddies out and 1 on a small PVA bag from the Godman angling range. My baits that I've got out, trusty Milky Mults, PVs, can't go wrong. So hopefully, fingers crossed, get some fish. If not, beats being at home listening to the wife nagging the ears off me. Nah, but all joking aside, guys, I'm going to keep plugging away and keep doing what I'm doing. I might wander around the lake, as I say, get the deeper out, try and see if I can find them holding up. Keeping my eyes peeled on the water, to be honest, and apart from a few shows this morning, I've not seen nothing, absolutely nothing. So I'm kind of hoping, I want to leave me 2 down in this direction anyway, being in the shallower water, but I have got a PB choddy on the PB bait up there in the more deeper water. So there is a big deep bowl just literally to the left but out in front of me, and I know you can get around 9-10 foot in depth. Some places a little bit deeper, so maybe that's the area they're holding up. But like I said, I didn't want to get too much disturbance this morning and disturb the water, because there's a few fish in here still that are on the target list to catch. Once I've had those fish, if I'm lucky enough, maybe today, maybe in the near future, who knows, if I'm lucky enough to have them fish, then that would be me and this venue ticked off the list. I'm not saying I'd never come back here, but that would be mission accomplished. But I know them fish as well, that they always seem to be caught from down this side of the lake. I know it's obviously winter time and we all know what it's like. A lot of people go to places where they've got a bit more better stock and more stock of, like say, going to winter, you want runs, don't you? You don't want to be sitting behind rods, especially on a cold day. But the deeper will be out in a minute, and half of me is probably saying I think they're holding up in the deeper water out there in the bowl. I'm pretty certain that I would, if I was to put the deeper out there, I'd probably come across more than 5 or 6 fish. Yeah, possibly a few more than that. But who knows? That's cat and mouse. It's winter time. So without further ado, guys, I'm gonna get that deeper out and hopefully get some carp for this Christmas vlog. That would be nice, because at the moment I'm feeling like Scrooge of our humbug. But we'll catch up with you shortly, guys. So hopefully, fingers crossed, with a carp. See you later. What's going on, guys? Well, sadly I've got no carp to show for you just yet, but I'm still plugging away in this Christmas vlog, still giving it a good go. The temperature has dropped the last hour, I must admit, hence why the coat's on now. The nip in the air, even sitting in here, it's just gone absolutely Baltic. I got the weather app out earlier and it's saying it's actually 1.5 degrees, but it feels like, so the feel like temperature is between -1 and -2 with the breeze. So you can imagine it is a bit on the old fresh side, but I'm still going to keep plugging. I'm still going to keep giving it a good go. I'm going to just set the alarm. I'm giving it another 25 minutes, and then I'm going to reposition all 3 of the rods. Like I said, I got the deeper out earlier, come across a few fish. Thought I'd put the choddy out there. Nothing to suggest for me to move the other choddy, so that other choddy for now is just going to stay off that overhanging tree, and hopefully something comes over it. Well, hopefully something comes over one of my rods. I've got the 3 out today, so fingers crossed I've got 3 chances of a fish. So, but for now, guys, I'm going to love and leave you and keep you posted shortly, and hopefully, again, I would like to say and keep saying it, hopefully next time I see you it will be with a carp, but if not, you've got to be out on the bank and you've got to be in it to win it. So hope you're all enjoying this Christmas vlog. I'll keep you posted and keep you updated shortly. Well, guys, sadly I've not had no carp yet, and I'm nearing the end of my session. I've got about an hour and a half left, pushing me luck before I reckon dark gets in. about 20 minutes ago roughly, I've redone my rods again, thinking logically I've now put all 3 rods out in deeper water, because we are now getting to the later stage of the afternoon and we are expecting some minus temperatures tonight. So I'm thinking logically that they're going to head towards the deeper water. If they have been mooching about today in mid-water or down into the shallows, then it would be nice to think that having all 3 rods in the deeper water, I could actually get a bite before and possibly land a fish before I go. But if not, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this Christmas vlog. I've given it a good go. It's, as the day's gone on, it's got colder and colder, as you can tell, because I'm slowly getting Eskimo'd up. It won't be long before I'll be like that by the end of the session, but I'm giving it a good go, guys. I'm still gonna, I say it's only just gone 3 o'clock now, so I've probably got roughly about an hour before the dark starts setting, and maybe about an hour and a half before I am to that stage where it is going to be virtually dark on here. So let's hope, and fingers, toes, everything's crossed, and we can get one within the next hour and a half. But if not, guys, I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I'll see you in the year of 2022. Bleeding out. Sounds strange because the mess up that we've had this year through COVID, I'm just hoping next year it doesn't go the same. It's spoilt a lot. The COVID has spoilt a hell of a lot of my fishing trips this last 12 months and the previous 12 months, but fingers crossed it can eventually get back to normal. I can start getting out and getting onto the places that we want to be getting onto, and as you do, we want to be travelling and fishing some of them big waters, chasing the big girls. So if not, guys, hopefully next time you see me it will be with a fish. If not, I'll keep you posted either way how this session's going. But for now, I'm going to carry on and kick back and get myself lovely and toasty before I have to face the Baltic conditions of packing down. So see you guys shortly. Right then, guys, well, I've come to the end of my session. I'm going to leave the rods out now till I've got everything on the barra and I'm ready to go. I like to do that every session. I am trying to keep the rods in as long as I can. Hope you've liked this Christmas vlog. I'm going to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thank you to everyone that's liked, shared for the past 12 months. We do really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can't thank you enough. I want to wish everyone at DNA Baits a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Same as Tracker, same as at Godman Angling, guys. Let's keep it going, guys, and keep doing what we're doing, and let's hope 2022 is a lot better than the last 2 previous years that we've had. So I'm going to leave you on this note. Merry Christmas, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this vlog. Happy New Year. See you soon.